While the world was celebrating and ringing in the new year, somewhere quietly in Mumbai, one of the most controversial officers was preparing to end his eventful stint with the Narcotics Control Bureau. Yes, you heard that right. I'm talking about Sameer Wankhede, the NCB Zonal Director, whose tenure quietly ended on the last day of the year, that's Friday, December 31st. But certainly his time at the NCB was far from quiet. Sameer Wankhede, who became an Indian Revenue Service Officer or an IRS officer back in 2008, remained in the news throughout the last 2 years, ever since the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, after which the NCB, led by him, started hauling up big and small names from Bollywood in connections with a thriving drug nexus. But his biggest case was yet to come. Sameer Wankhede found himself in a spot and a barrage of accusations after he arrested Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan in the drugs on cruise case in October. Now you can catch all the stories on Sameer Wankhede in a special playlist that I've created on my channel, and also check out my Instagram @ReviewRon for uncut stories and snippets from my life beyond YouTube. Now just days before his tenure with the NCB was about to end, Sameer Wankhede confirmed that he will not be seeking an extension of his term with the NCB, and it is not yet clear where he would be posted after this, as per officials familiar with the matter. Now, after Sushant Singh Rajput's mysterious death on 14 June 2020, several central agencies including the CBI, ED and the NCB got involved and started investigating the case from different angles. But it was the NCB that used the case as a springboard to penetrate into the network of peddlers and suppliers, not just in Bollywood but also beyond Bollywood. Starting with Sushant Singh Rajput's girlfriend Riya Chakravarti, multiple high-profile Bollywood personalities were interrogated and arrested by the NCB under Sameer Wankhede. And Sameer Wankhede, as you would be aware, was on deputation to the NCB only since September 2020. Sameer continued to grab headlines when he called in more Bollywood actors like Deepika Padukone, Shraddha Kapoor, Sara Ali Khan and even TV actor Bharti, among others, for questioning to the NCB headquarters in Mumbai. Now, between August and December 2020 alone, Sameer Wankhede arrested 96 people and registered 28 cases in just 5 months. In 2021, Sameer and his team made 234 arrests, registered 117 cases, seized over 1,791 kilograms of drugs worth around 1,000 crore rupees and froze properties over 11 crores as per the NCB. But hitting the headlines for work is nothing new for Sameer Wankhede. Not many would remember, but in 2011, when the Indian cricket team won the World Cup, the team had to make do with a replica of the World Cup trophy. The original trophy was stuck at the Customs Department at the Mumbai International Airport for non-payment of a 35% duty on it. Now, Sameer Wankhede had been an Assistant Commissioner of Customs at the time at the Mumbai International Airport. And even as the Assistant Commissioner of Customs posted at the Mumbai Airport, he had several run-ins with celebrities who were evading customs duty while travelling abroad and coming back. Not many are aware that he had detained actors Minisha Lamba and Anushka Sharma as well at the airport for not declaring that they were carrying gold and diamond-studded jewellery along with them. In July 2011, he had fined Shah Rukh Khan 1.5 lakh rupees at the airport for carrying excess luggage. The actor had arrived at Mumbai International Airport after a family vacation in Holland and in London. Then in 2013, he served at the Central Excise Department for few months. Even in his short term there, Sameer Wankhede had memorable run-ins with several Bollywood names such as Anurag Kashyap, Ram Gopal Verma and Vivek Oberoi. In August 2013, he imposed a fine of 55 lakh rupees on Anurag Kashyap for service tax evasion. A similar fine of 40 lakhs was also imposed on Vivek Oberoi by Sameer Wankhede. But it's only in the last 2 years that Sameer Wankhede has constantly been in the news for doing his duty. Just a few days back, Sameer Wankhede and his wife Kranti moved a Mumbai Sessions Court pleading that the social media companies block individuals who were trying to defame them. In the plea before the Dindoshi Sessions Court in Mumbai, Sameer Wankhede sought a permanent injunction against Google India, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp and even Twitter, asking that they be restrained from allowing unsubstantiated and baseless posts against him, his wife and any of their relatives. The petition also sought action against them under the IT Act 2000. The suit read that while an SIT has been formed for an inquiry into the allegations against him, it is only just and fair that the defendants are directed to prevent the misuse of their platforms to defame a government servant who has no other remedy. But Sameer Wankhede's biggest problem was Maharashtra Minister Nawab Malik, who many say had a bone to pick with him because Sameer had arrested his son-in-law, also named Sameer ironically, in a drugs case. Last month, Sameer Wankhede's father filed a defamation suit against Nawab Malik in the Bombay High Court. This suit said that Nawab Malik has caused irreparable loss, damage, harm and prejudice to the name, character and reputation of Sameer Wankhede and his family members. On 25th November this year, the Bombay High Court came down heavily on Nawab Malik, who said that he will not make any statement against Sameer Wankhede and his family until the matter is decided in the court. Now finally, Sameer Wankhede's stint with the NCB has come to an end, and it will be really interesting to see where his new posting takes him in the new year. I'm very eager to know your thoughts about this story in the comments below. Of course, you can connect with me on Instagram, Facebook and on Twitter. It's either @ReviewRon or @Ronak Kotecha. Like, share, subscribe and please hit the bell icon if you are already subscribed here. But even if you don't do any of these things, as always, thank you so much for watching this one. Please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.